right, we got more Doctor Who. This go around, we've got the Idiot's Lantern. Now, quite an interesting title for any show. Kind of really for any kind of TV anything, for that matter. Or a book. So, yeah, let's get to it.
Orchestrations were arranged by Sir Roderick Fenning, and Dame Evelyn Blish is a member of the King. And that brings us to the end of programming for today. So,
£200 overdrawn.
Oh, our Lord and Master.
But everyone's getting a telly, Dad. Even Mr. Gallagher. And the bell's at number 67.
Oh my God. TV. So they're just listening to radio?
Rocked your brains, rocked them into soup.
Sounds like some Christian households I've been to when I was growing up. TV rots the brain, which, granted, too much TV or too much of any kind of media, I think, probably is not very good for you. You know, unless you reading, I think, is, you know, I think that's. I wish I could read a whole lot more. I mean, I read everything I kind of run across. Not quite the back of the days. Days it was back of the shampoo bottle, or you keep a book on the back of the toilet, or something like that. Because there's so many articles now that you can read on your phone. But I think still reading is better than TV or anything you run across as far as it's watchable, because it forces you not only to digest the information and you get the mental picture of whatever you're reading about, especially stories or anything of the such, but also the stuff that you can glean and learn from it. Though everybody's different and everything like that. But I heard it rots your brain. I don't know how many times growing up. That being the case, there should be a lot more brain dead people around here than what there are. Uh-oh, that's always the start of something interesting.
Mr. Magpie. Oh, Mr. Magpie.
Must be a dream.
Oh, no, this isn't a dream.
Oh, no! Quite interesting way to start the episode. It's never good, it's one thing for somebody to say, oh yeah, TV's got their hooks in them, and then the TV to actually have its hooks in somebody. Like, it literally reached out and hooked them right on the sides of the face and everything like that. It even looks like it pulled the face towards them. It kind of reminds me of a Dementor from Harry Potter almost, with the way the face was going. So, yeah, interesting start to the episode, to say the least.
The white flares in the chest hair.
You are kidding, are you?
Lord have mercy.
Where are we off to?
Ed Sullivan TV Studios.
And that'll be TV studios in, what, New York? Hear that New York vibe?
Wow. This could still be New York. I mean...
That's quite a lot of flags.
You'd have thought they was in the room with you. Hey, fair dues, Tommy, you had a point.
Boy, they look absolutely terrified of him. What the hell does this cat do to his family?
Small then, eh?
I can't. Nothing's the same anymore, not with her awful face.
I say stop it!
I wonder, so are the TVs doing that to everybody now? Like, did that red lightning, or did the lightning hitting and causing that red electrical charge, and is it doing that to everybody's faces? Or maybe just the ones being sold from magpies? Interesting.
I think she's hungry.
There you go, sir. All wired up for the great coronation, of course.
What coronation's that then?
Queen Elizabeth.
Oh, is this 1953?
That's weird. My nan said tellies were so rare they all had to pile into one house.
Not around here, love.
Someone help me, please! Dad!
Just now, get out of the way, sir.
Who should they take? Do you know?
Must be Mr. Gallagher. They're turning into monsters.
Tommy! Not one word! Get inside now!
All aboard!
How did they get away from us? Surprised they didn't turn back and arrest you for reckless driving. Maybe we should go and ask the neighbours.
That's what I like about you. The domestic approach.
I finished it. As you instructed. Leave me.
Oh, we'll see. if you're a very good boy. Oh, but this world of yours is busy, 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 forging ahead, and the time is almost ripe. Magpie, cometh the hour.
This is an interesting protagonist or antagonist we have here, right? Because it's electrical, it's with inside TVs back in the 1953, and it's turning people into, as they said, as they were coming out the house. The young boy said it after he came out the house, and I'm guessing the granny got thrown into the cars. It's turning people into monsters, which would explain the reason why they looked terrified as they were sitting there. I figured maybe it was the man, but no. You know, talking about what did it do to her face? You know, that kind of thing. So is it a different way of brainwashing people? Is it like that's what we got going on here? I'm intrigued. Locked her in the room. What do we got going on?
Gran, it's me, it's Tommy. I'm sorry, but I've got to come in.
What do you think you're doing?
We've got to try and help her, Dad.
I said give me that key right now. All the warnings I've given you, and every time you disobey me.
You can forget that college nonsense. You're going to come and work alongside me.
There, Rita, my sweets. Business as usual.
What if she's dying?
I am talking!
He's a very unpleasant fellow, it seems like.
Hi!
Who are you then?
Represent Queen and Country. Just doing a little check of our forthcoming Majesty subjects for the great day. Don't mind if we come in now.
He's dressed up. It's funny because it uses the psychic paper. They barged their way in, but he's dressed all, well, kind of official. She's not. She's very much not. So, when are the questions going to be raised here?
Mrs.
Connolly.
Well, maybe she should rattle on a bit more. I'm not convinced you're doing your patriotic duty. Mr. Connolly, what gender is the Queen?
She's a female.
Anyway, I'm the Doctor and this is Rose, and you are?
Tommy,
Well, sit yourself down, Tommy.
I think it's brilliant.
Good man.
Of an ichthyosaurus.
So, wait, why are there no questions being asked here? Why? Have Dad do all the housework, and we're with the Majesty, service, but we're just gonna sit here and watch the telly with you. All right, nothing suspicious here.
Why don't you tell me what's wrong?
Oh, please. Can you help her, Doctor?
Now then, Rita, I don't think the gentleman needs to know.
Oh, the gentleman does.
Queen and Country's one thing, but this is my house. Doctor, you may have fancy qualifications, but what goes on under my roof is...
And I'm not listening! Now you, Mr. Connolly, you were staring into a deep... Tell me what's going on!
Oh, shit. Oh, just in time, too.
We started hearing stories all around the place. People who've changed. Police started finding out. We don't know how, no one does. We just turn up.
Uh-oh.
And?
What do we... Turn on the light so you can see!
It's alright, Grandma.
Scarcely an electrical impulse left. It was complete neural shutdown. It's just ticking over. What was she doing before this happened? Where was she? Tell me, quickly think! Complicated reasons why you should listen to me. One!
Back inside, Rita. Back inside. Get back inside.
How did they find her? Who told them?
And as for you, Mr. Connolly, only an idiot hangs the Union flag upside down.
Oh, very good.
Kind of looks like that door, that sliding door they got there kind of looks like the same one from the very first episode ever of Doctor Who, like back in the day. Well, Doctor, maybe you shouldn't be doing that. Of course, then again, you do all kind of stuff. Oh my God. Don't get stuck in there with him. Doctor, might be a time to get be getting a move on there, cuz.
Hey, where you are?
Yeah, well, I want to buy a telly.
Come back tomorrow, please.
You'll be closed, won't you? Seems to me half of London's got a television. Since you're practically giving them away.
Hungry?
What's that?
It's just a television. One of
Not until you've answered my questions. How comes your televisions are so cheap?
It's my patriotic duty. Big day.
Nah, I'm not leaving till I've seen everything.
I need to close.
Something's happening out there. Ordinary people are being struck down and changed. And what's going on?
I knew I'd be found out.
What's really in it for you?
For me, perhaps some peace.
From what?
From her.
What a pretty little girl.
Oh my God, are you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, get out of there, Rose. Or at least get away from there.
Hey, help me!
Just think things will never be the same again. I'm sorry.
Good night, children. Everywhere.
Start from the beginning.
Again, Rose getting herself into trouble, and this go around, she's lost her face. Okay, so actually kind of nervous on this one. What the hell? And the doc, he's been picked up, so they're both separated. Like they're good and separated as go around. Oh, Lord.
You were there today at Florizel Street and now breaking into this establishment. Oh, you're connected with this.
You're not exactly doing much detective inspecting, are you?
I'm doing everything in my...
Orders from above. Coronation Day, the eyes of the world are on London. But doesn't it drive you mad? Doing nothing? Don't you want to get out there and investigate?
With all the crowds expected, we haven't got the manpower. Even if we did, 20 years on the force, I don't even know where to start. We haven't the faintest clue what's going on.
Start from the beginning. Tell me everything you know.
We started finding them about a month ago. Persons left sans visage. All over the city. Men, women, kids, grannies. Only real lead is. Doctor, take a good look. See what you can deduce.
They left her where?
Just in the street.
Now, Detective Inspector Bishop, there is no power on this earth that can stop me.
Big day dawns.
You've had your fun with your little doctor, but now you're left with me, Rita, so you'll behave yourself.
Oh, here we go, started. Look, come and take your places.
Where's your old mum then? She can't go missing it.
Sorry, Mum can't make...
Maybe you could. It's a good idea. What do you think, Dad? Maybe Auntie Betty...
Tommy, talk to me. I need to know exactly what happened inside your house.
Shut your face, you. Whoever you are, we can handle this ourselves. People round here respect me. It matters what people think.
Is that why you did it, Dad? You ratted on Gran. How else would the police know where to look? Unless some coward told them. You don't get it, do you? You fought against fascism, remember? You were fighting so that little twerps like me could do what we want, say what we want. Now...
Is that true?
I did it for us, Rita. She was filthy. I did the right thing.
The right thing for us. Or for you, Eddie. Get away from this house, it's poison. We've had a ruddy monster under our roof, all right?
Tommy, tell me about that night. The night she changed.
He was just watching the telly. Bloke up the road, Mr. Magpie, he's selling them cheap.
Is he now?
Come on, talk to me! Magpie!
Maybe he's out.
It's like him. This is very much not right. Oh, beautiful work. That is so simple.
That's incredible.
Uh-oh.
What do you think you're doing?
I want my friend restored, and I think
that must be me. Ooh, this one's smartest. Jolly nice to meet you.
Oh my God, it's her, that woman off the telly.
I'm the Wire, and I will gobble you up, pretty boy. When I have feasted, I shall regain the corporeal body.
So your own people tried to stop you.
They executed me, but I escaped.
And now you're trapped in the television.
Not for much longer.
This is what... Okay, see, yeah, y'all keep saying it's going to get better, and if it gets better during this season and then gets even better after this season, oh, I meant, because this right here is just a fantastic idea, right? Using television, oh, it'll rot your brain, and then this thing steals their face, but not only steals their face, but it wipes away basically their brain. So yeah, basically does what everybody says it's going to do, kind of in a roundabout way, but still crazy. Oh, this is yeah.
So, and you let her do it, Magpie. I had to. She allowed me my face. Doctor, the coronation.
For the first time in history, millions gathered around a television set. You can't do it all from here. That's why you need this.
What a clever thing you are. But why fret about it? Why not just relax?
Get out of there, Doctor!
Oh, this one is tasty. Oh, I'll have lashings of him. Armed. He's armed and clever. Withdraw the box.
Y'all better get up and get out of there. This is okay. This is one of those ones that get you high, get your anxiety up a little bit. Like, all right, Doc, you got to come through because things are getting a little out of hand here. Like, what are you doing, cuz? Get up. You should have had that blue thing ready already. Like, you should have had the sonic screwdriver, fixing some things. Just saying.
Tommy, wake up. Tommy, come on. Alexandra Palace, biggest TV transmitter in North London. Oh, that's why I chose this place. Perfect. Right. I need one more thing. Let's go. Belgium, apparently.
Uh-oh. All right, come on, Doc. What are we, you're already behind the 8 ball here. How are we going to pull this off?
Into the abbey.
Keep this switched on.
As if the guy that's climbing the tower isn't going to get himself killed. You'll run out of copper wire if you ain't careful. Better hurry up, Doc. Come on. It's happening, cuz.
The wire is feasting.
It's too late. It's too late for all of us.
I shall
I won't let you do this, Magpie. Help me, Doctor. It burns.
Soon I shall become manifest. Peace you shall have.
You've overextended yourself, missus. You should have had a crack at poor old Magpie there.
Are you willing to do the same?
It's closed down, I'm afraid. And no epilogue.
Sorted. Electrical creature, TV technology, clever alien life form. I just invented the home video 30 years early.
This was never your house. It's in my mother's name.
Oh, well, sir. Good day to you. Be on your way. Nobody likes a snitch, especially when you do it to family.
Circumstance. This is history right here.
The domestic approach on the video.
Hope so. Just to be on the safe side, though, I'll use my unrivaled knowledge of trans-temporal election. You can have the scooter, little present. Best, keep it in the garage for a few years, though, eh? New monarch, new age, new world. No room for a man like Eddie Connolly.
That's right.
He's your dad.
He's an idiot.
Of course he is. Like I said, he's your dad. Go on.
And there we have it. That was interesting. That was interesting to say the least. I gotta say, the end of it where Rose tells him to go because it's his dad or whatever, I think it's probably partially due to her daddy issues herself, but also a nice, if you've got it figured out, he's older, maybe he can get it figured out. But this whole episode right here with the wire, keeping a form that's basically an electrical impulse and then using that to almost suck the life out of the shopkeeper itself and then eventually killing the shopkeeper, selling TVs for $5 and then putting them in every home so that way for the coronation draw enough power to get your actual form. Like, that's a devious plot right there. And the fact that, of course, the Doctor and Rose always just perfect timing things at the TARDIS. And the fact that Rose actually got her face, like, this is just one of those really interesting, really cool episodes. So, that's one of the things I love about this show. You have these 2 or 3 story arcs, 2 or 3 episode arcs, right? And really grandiose, a lot of stuff happening, and saving the world type stuff. Well, every episode's pretty much saving the world type stuff. But, whenever you get 2 episodes or 3 episode stuff, it just seems to me that, well, the 3 episode stuff at this point is the older stuff, because we've seen 2 episode story arcs on this, and that's it. At some point in time, because there's like 7, 8, 9, 10 episode arcs with the classic, but this with the 2 episode arcs is so big and the stories are so grandiose, basically, that these ones like this, just such a nice. I think I've only seen the 1 episode there in Cardiff with the Slovene. To me, so far, that's been about the only actual, like, filler episode. Like, does that felt completely like filler? But ones like this, where it's such a unique take on, a couple different aspects of sci-fi. Absolutely enjoyed this. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Y'all be good to each other. Love yourselves.